as the mayor's. I'm glad to see you all again. Mayor Maybelle has been excitedly awaiting your report. Guess she's upstairs? Yep. Dealing with complaints from their citizens. Late deliveries of goods to the Bowes Market because of the airspace being a no-fly zone. Servicing the sewer facilities. Was looking to congratulate a gift for Her Majesty the Queen. I'm incurred by monsters New Anzil path. When will this paperwork finally end? Oh, hello. Oh, you are back already? You look pretty busy, so would it be better if we came back at a later time? No, you're fine. So you found out something from General Morgan, right? I'd like to hear about it. Meanwhile... Good work. I feel like I have a much clearer picture of the situation now. First, there's a hijacking by the Sky Bandits, and now ransom demand. The situation is much more serious than I had originally anticipated. If the General hadn't found out that we were bracers, I think we could have learned more, but... No, it's alright. I'm glad. Gary Potato with the cheer! What's up, man? And congrats on your, how you did in that tournament, by the way. Oh, just... chill, just streaming as usual. Yeah, you can check out, everyone can check out this guy too. He's an awesome streamer. That's good, even though I lost horribly. Well, oh fuck, I think I spelled it wrong. Hold on now. There we go.
Have a good lunch, dude. I know you're working. Doing good. Been recovering from being sick and waiting to go back to work. Oh, that's right. You were sick.
Oh, you were doing VR on that one.
Stream. All right. Let's see if we can do it again. Give us a sign. There we go. All right. Play. Join. What was it? 944611.
Oh man.
Nope.
If I ever had that, that'd be interesting to try to stream with that. That's for sure. No, it's alright. I'm just glad to know that it wasn't a crash. I need to know another horror stream. Yeah, I think I could get Phasmophobia 2 to try that one out. That would definitely be interesting. Especially with a group stream for sure. This information, I should be able to effectively counter missions with the city. Now I need to think of a way to inform the citizens of Bowes and deal with the families of the passengers. I imagine that'll be quite a difficult task considering that you're already busy as you are. Well, it's just the duty of the mayor. Since the identity of the criminals as well is now known, may I ask you that you continue your investigation of the incident? Of course. That was our plan to begin with. We've already had a run-in with the Sky Bandits before. I just died so much in Phasma now. I feel like the number of hunts compared to the number of ghost events is skewed now. From what I've seen, a lot of people die in that lately. Too, so it's not just you. Now we ensure the honor of the guild that this is one group we cannot simply leave up to the Royal Army. Yeah, that's for sure. There's that to find. I think we need to deal with these Sky Bandits once and for all. Huh? What's up with that look, Joshua? I was just thinking, and no matter which way I look at things, I just can't believe it. What can't you believe? The dad could get beaten by a bunch of sky bandits. Based on my judgment of the ability of the group that appeared in Volant, I'm in agreement with you there. Cassius could have easily dealt with a group of that caliber. Come on, Joshua. You too, Sheriff. You're giving him way more credit than he deserves. He's pretty good, I'll give you that. But I think it would be a bit of a stretch to take on an entire group. Do you mind if I ask you something? Are you trying to tell me that your father was on board that airliner? Oh, didn't I mention that? I'm embarrassed to say, but yeah, he was. Not to mention, he's a bracer too. His name's Cassius Bright. Did you just say Cassius Bright? Yeah, why? Do you know my dad or something? I've never met him in person, but I've heard a great deal about him. I'm sorry. I just don't know what to say. But you might be able to use this to get some information from the army. Excuse me, man? I'm very sorry. Can I empathize with what you... But I empathize with what... La. From the top. Take 288. I'm very sorry, but I can empathize with what you must be going through. If there's anything I can do to help you clear up this incident, then I am at your disposal. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. Well, I guess we won't have to hesitate there. I wonder what's up with the mayor. As soon as we mentioned Dad's name, she got all surprised. You're right, but I guess I can imagine where she's coming from. The mayor and the general have known one another for a long time, after all. Huh? Well, let's not worry about that right now. The real question is, where do we go from here? Just searching around blindly for the airliner or Skybands probably won't amount to anything, right? I mean, it's all it'd take, then the army would have found them a long time ago. Huh? What's the matter with you two? Still, you've matured. If it had been the same as you... If it had been the same year... it had been the same years before, you probably would have said something like, let's just comb the entire region. I never thought I'd see the day those words would come out of your mouth either. My head's too full of emotions for words. So, what are you two trying to say? You're so rude sometimes. I hope you know. Haha. We're complimenting you, Estelle. Seriously. Unfortunately, unlike Roland, the Post region is enormous. I'm really hoping for a clue right about now. A clue, huh? Oh, right. Wasn't that Nile and Dorothy we saw in front of the mayor's place earlier? He seemed pretty starved for a story, but he's gotta know something by now, right? It's true he survived in Bozo a little before we did. So I think it might be worth to talk to him. I wonder where he went. Where they went. Good idea to check out the bed. Sometimes the events come up randomly, so I'm gonna check that out too. Well, I guess we found Nile. Oh, God damn it. This ain't a joke, you know. Hick? Well, we found him. But he's drunk off his ass. Was having his article rejected really that much of a shock to his system? He's just acting like the man he is. We're not pigs after all. Though, he seems to have forgotten that alcohol is a drink to be consumed, not a drink to be consumed by. You don't want to talk. Didn't they sometimes call you Bottomless Shira? Ooh, boy. Oh, please. Bottomless is much more suitable for someone like Aina. I, on the other hand, can hold my liquor. No matter how much I may drink, my face and my disposition remain unvetted. So don't you dare group a fun-loving drinker like myself in the same category as this clumsy lush. Oh, come now. When you get drunk, you lose it completely, and everyone around you gets a heck of a show. Admit it. It's certainly true that Aina is like a bucket to share a sieve. But no matter how you look at it, they're both pretty bottomless. I'm sensing disrespect, children. Oh. Where am I? You're in a purr. Good, you're awake. Sort of. Drinking so much is not good for your health, you know. Oh, my head. What the? You're the bracer trainee, aren't you? Oh, my goodness. What the hell am I doing in Roland? Thought I made my way to Bose. What are you mumbling about, you sponge? You are in Bose, and so are we. Oh, well, damn. Don't scare me like that. Oh, and I see you've got a lovely lass with you. Name's Sherzard Harvey. The pleasure's all yours, I'm sure. I'm the mentor of these two. Sherzard? Are you the infamous Silver Streak by any chance? Oh, you humble me, sir. I think you've heard of me then. Only rumors, I'm afraid. But yes, I know your name. You're one of the top young bracers, if I'm not mistaken. Which means you three are here to investigate the incident as well, I suppose. Oh, so you do have some brains left in there after all that booze. I'm impressed. You find anything out? You say you by the mayor's house. You seemed pretty troubled. Damn, they saw that. Yeah. I was looking for clues, and I couldn't find any. Yeah, that's what I figured. Damn Army's regulations on the spread about information's really strict. What I'm able to learn, anyway. And if I try to consult General Morgan at Hackengate directly, I'll be held up for inspection for who knows how long. So I figure I'd at least try to score an interview with a legendary Verzultress mayor. But the maid turned me away outright. And to top it all off, that useless girl kept screwing everything up. Everything! Oh, great Idios. Tell me, what did I do to deserve this shabby life? Well, you did try doing an exclusive with the mayor's on the mayor's chest. But if you want information that badly, we might share some of ours with you. Huh? We're actually investigating the incident on Mayor Maybelle's behalf right now. So, naturally, we've met with the mayor and General Morgan too, for that matter. Holy crap! You serious? Yep, totally. Score. And the goddess gets a point. Blessed be the bounty of Idios. Please, I beg you, tell me everything. Every last detail. We'll be glad to. However, aren't you forgetting something, Nile? Huh? Yeah. Information ain't free, you know. We'll scratch your back, but you need to scratch ours first. And get the look off your face. I totally do not mean that literally. You want mirror or something? My research funds are long exhausted at this point, I'm sorry to say. We're not interested in your money. We just find it fascinating that you made your way to post right after this incident occurred. Seems you might have heard... Look, seems you might have heard some interesting things yourself. That being the case. Huh. And here I thought you were a nice kid. Turns out you're a slimy little leech like me. I'll tell you what I know, but rest assured, it's not big news by any stretch of the imagination. As long as it's related to the incident, no matter how trivial it may seem, I'll take it. Just don't be stingy. Give it to us straight, okay? Fine, fine. I'll tell you everything on my honor's newsman. I've got 2 clothes to share, so if you're taking notes, I suggest you get out your pen and paper. We're ready whenever you are. Man, way to go, Joshua. You're on a roll. I had to take a drink there. After all, my throat is getting a little dry at this point from all the talking. Yeah. Well, if he ever gets tired of being a bracer, you know he'll have a bright future in racketeering with those skills. The first clue was in the form of an eyewitness report from the village of Revenue to the west. Talked to a villager who just came to Bose for a visit, and she told me something very interesting. Apparently, she knows a kid who saw a huge shadow flying overhead on the night of the incident. A huge shadow flying overhead? Yep, airship. I told him maybe even that missing one. But the army checked it out and found absolutely nothing. Aw, you meanie. You raised our hopes, only dashed them straight away. So, you're saying somebody saw something, but it was probably unrelated to anything. That's what I'm saying. I warned you it wasn't big news. And it went to a lot of trouble to get this sad morsel, too. With all that information embargo in place and all. Well done. Now let's hear that second clue of yours. Fine. The other thing I learned is that the military's intelligence division is on the move. Intelligence division? I've heard rumors about them. It's a new royally sanctioned branch of the army in charge of intelligence gathering and dissemination. That's the one, yeah. Supposedly, they're so elite they can even stand toe-to-toe with their royal bodyguards. The man they put in charge, Colonel Richard, is apparently quite the whiz kid. With him on the case, they say the incident is good as solved already. Doesn't seem like your information will be much use to us in our investigation. Yeah, well, I can't say I didn't warn you. Sarah couldn't help much on your end. But a promise is a promise. I scratched, now it's your turn. Of course, a deal is a deal after all. Joshua told all about the incident in Roland, as well as the information received from General Morgan. The Kapoors, the Sky Bandits, a ransom demand to the Royal House and the Airship Corporation. Good goddess, that's exactly what I needed. It's the mission link I've been killing myself to find. Caught your fancy, did it? Absolutely. I could definitely write my article now. Can't be wasting any time getting drunk here. I have to find Dorothy post-haste. See you later, you wonderful people, you. Wow, your spirit certainly lifted fast. Well, he was chasing a big story pretty unsuccessfully until we came along. It's only natural. Glad we could help him out. Well, look at you, Mr. I'll break your kneecaps if you don't talk, Mr. Nice Guy. In under a minute. Talk about split personality. Stop thinking weird things about me. That's just negotiating. A little give and take. Nothing more. Hehe. Bad boy exterior with a good boy inside. Or is it the other way around? Either way, I'm sure the girls love it. But anyway, I guess we've only really dealt with sculpturous people thus far. We're pretty lucky in that regard. Instead of deal with weirdos, and that's really when you need to press out some really questionable negotiation techniques. Why are you looking at me when you said that? Anyway, that aside, was there anyone else a little bothered when Niall talked about that huge flying shadow thing? The eyewitness report from Avenue. Honestly, there's a strong chance there's nothing to it, but if the enemy already checked it out, yeah, but I mean, it's not like the enemy is totally infallible. We could have missed something. It wasn't General Morgan himself, after all, but one of his men. And some of those guys are pretty thick-headed. That is true. Probably worth looking into. Certainly can't hurt at any rate. You two are starting to get the hang of this, I see. I think this is a splendid idea. Let's head to Avenue then, shall we? Got it. Well, we'll also see what's on the board. Okay, escort request. Search for someone who can escort me to the Crown Pass checkpoint. Hotel, and we got the Enzo Path monster. The fastest monster known as an Amber Turtle is spotted. Moving a new path. So path. So I guess what we'll do is do them in the next session. In the meantime, I'm going to call this a stream here now. And thank everyone so much for following along on that one. You know what? Let's see, I got two options for this. And this is how we're gonna do it. So, I'm gonna send you guys over to a raid. And it's gonna be... Let's see now. I had two people in mind, so... But I see he might have just got online. Probably, oh, nope. Let's see. I was waiting for that ad to go away. Yeah, so I think guess what we're gonna do is raid the Gaming Potato. So stay tuned. Hopefully my Colette might be and I might play some Mario Golf. If not, well, I won't worry about it right now. You can check it out on Twitter and all that one. So we're gonna take after the Gaming Potato. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you hopefully tomorrow night. If not, then just check it out on Twitter.